Hi everybody. I'm realizing right now, I've been troubleshooting so many other things. That I forgot to put up the green screen. But I can do that in like a second. Hold on. Twitch has been having some issues, which I believe are now resolved. They're now resolved. They were brief, but they were happening right at the moment when I was trying to use the website. Okay, hold on a sec. There we go. All right. Cool. Hi, everybody. Yeah, if you were trying to get it to load on PC and it wasn't loading on PC, Twitch just fixed it. It was brief. It was a short window that it was broken, but it was broken and now it's fixed. So I'm sure they briefly were like, "Oh God, everything's on fire." Hi. We are gonna play a video game today, and the fun part about this is that y'all are going to choose the video game. I have it narrowed. Kepi hair. I have it narrowed down between two video games, and I'm going to present to you the video games and tell you about them, and then you will get to choose which one. We are going to play through a complete video game. Like, we're going to start and finish a video game, and they're both short. They're both between 2 and 2.5 hours long. So we should have enough time to finish either one. Pick whatever game you like the best. You're the player. I very deliberately chose two games that I was like, I'm super into like trying either one of these. One of them I have played a little before because I've played one of them for First 20, but the other one just looked fun and good. And has like good reviews and is also short. Ready for magic? So I'll run that by you in like a moment. I have to do this in order to see whether this is correct or not. How'd I do? Looks like I nailed it. I think I nailed it. Is that the right spot? That looks like the right spot. Yeah, no edges. Cool. All right. So that's set. Good. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I am gonna let me load up Steam here and show you the video games. Hold on a sec. And then we'll go through things. Okay. Enter big picture mode. There, that's functional. Now, let me change this to this and change this to this. This should work. Should work. Okay. Let's try this instead. There we go. Okay. Windows is a little finicky about this sort of thing sometimes. Two games. I'm going to show you the games. We're going to start a poll, and then I'm going to read through alerts. Sound good? Windows bad is very true. There's two games. The first game is Gato Roboto. This is a game that I did do a First 20 on. It is a Metroidvania. How do you get there from here? How do you show the store page from this? I want to see the store page. Your stuff. Game info. Store page. Gato Roboto. Is there a video? Play video. Do it. Alright, so this is probably loud as hell. Let me turn that down. And also pause this music. Alright, so if you haven't seen Gato Roboto, let me turn it down a little bit more. It pauses it every time I adjust the volume. So Gato Roboto is a Metroidvania where you play as a cat that rides in a mech. 2D Metroid, but cat. So I did the first 20 of this, and I liked it. It's short. It's between 2.5 hours long. So I thought that it would be fun. So Haley says, don't pressure yourself to finish the game. It could be longer. I've looked up both of these. These are both like between 2 and 2.5 hours. I feel pretty confident. Like, unless I completely screw something up. But I don't think I will. I think it'll be fine. Anyway. Because there's plenty of games that were 4 hours, and man, I wanted to play some of those so bad, and I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time. Like, I wanted to play Oxenfree, and I was like, I don't have time to play Oxenfree. I can't do that today. So we're going to do either Gato Roboto or Far. So this is Gato Roboto. When I played it, I really liked it, because I played a little bit of this one. It's a Metroidvania. And now let's go look at the other one. The other one is Far. Now, Far is a game that I have not played, but is reviewed very well. Same thing, same length. It's like 2 hours, and that's it. So let me pull up this. Also, it's a very atmospheric game. So where Gato Roboto is, you know, like, Gato Roboto is about, you know, it's a Metroidvania, it's an action game. This is very much a atmospheric game. It's about, you know, taking in the environment, and it's very pretty. And you just kind of ride on this little thing through the desert. It kind of looks like inside. It's not spooky, creepy, scary. So anyway, they've both reviewed very well, so I don't have a strong preference. They're both about the same length. Anyway, so the poll is up.
A poll has begun.
There you go.
What video game?
You can vote. Do you want to see? They're about the same length. So if the discrepancy between them could be like 20 minutes or something. But just vote. Do you want to see me play a Metroidvania? Something a little more actiony? Do you want to see something a little more ambience with pretty atmosphere? They're both very highly rated games. They're just very different games. So I will let y'all vote. I do not care which one we play. And there's a reasonable chance at some point in the future I'll play the other one. So if you like both, you can always not vote at all. That's always an option. Let's read some alerts. We got 60 months from Mech Mayhem. Mech was our very first subscriber on the channel, which means that Mech is hitting 5 years. We technically don't have our 5th Twitch anniversary till like next month, but with the way YouTube, Twitch does the resubscribing, like it happens a little bit sooner. So congratulations to Mech. Congrats on the 5. And yeah, we are going to be celebrating 5 years on Twitch in September. Wild. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Incredible. Mech, thank you. We got 10 months from CreatureMan 2002, 59 months from Anorak Dovahkiin, 57 from Rowlet Hoot, 16 from Coconut Cam, 200 bits also from Coconut Cam. Appreciate it. Thank you. 500 bits from Hawkeye Leech says, Clown time. Time for the Honk Legion to rise. Honk. Thank you for that. Big Boss Blaziken gifted a sub to Emerald Espion. We had 39 months from Salamis Dragoon and 57 months from Missing No
The
Leader.
poll has ended. The winner is Gato Roboto.
Gato Roboto! Okay. It was close. It was close. All right, well, let the internet know that we're going to be playing Gato Roboto then. Let me see if I can find I wonder if there's a GIF of it. Gato Roboto. There is. This is cute. Cute. Sure. We're playing Gato Roboto right now. And then the link where people can go to see the stream, which is here. Post. Did it. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Post the link to somewhere else. Throw them for a loop. Oh no. Yeah, so this will be a stream series. Alerts will be on throughout. So if folks want to send in alerts, that's fine. Because I'm not going to take breaks and stuff. I'm just going to play a video game. I mean, I might take a break. I might like get up and be like, I'm a stretch. I might. Haley, thank you. I am looking forward to playing video game. I know. I'm aware. Yes, my body. This should work for this application, right? Yeah, okay. It does it good. Gato Roboto. So let's pause the music. And then let's load Gato Roboto, and then I'll have to completely change OBS. Because that's how computers work. Okay, so first things first, let me make this like full screen. That would be much easier to play. Cool. Volume. Okay. All right. Let me... Haley, I have meetings to go to, but everyone needs to bug him every 30 minutes to stand up. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. All right. So now you can hear the video game. That's huge. Oh, it says on my end that stream kilobits per second is 0. That's not great. Is the stream dead? The stream must be dead. Stream is definitely dead. We'll give it a sec. Hi, everyone on YouTube. Reconnecting in 1 second. Attempt 3. Attempting to reconnect. Alright. We're just waiting for that to reconnection successful. I love that. Okay, great. Hi. We should be back. Hi, everybody. All you gotta do is, you know, get your thing going. Game window, we shouldn't need that. Let's change this to Gato Roboto. It does the same thing that the other thing does. Hi, everybody. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to turn this down on this end. And then turn it back up on OBS, because that is much easier on my ears. All right, that looks pretty reasonable. That volume looks reasonable for me, to you. Okay. Yeah, stream went down because Twitch is burping. Twitch is having a little indigestion. But it seems okay now. We also had 43 months from Boffmanoff. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So we should be good. I will be starting a new save. Might be obvious. But I will be doing that. So we're starting fresh. This looks like Undertale. It's Gato Roboto. I'm just going to shove myself in the corner for now. Because I'm not exactly sure what the layout of stuff looks like. So I'll just put myself there for now. Might be a good long-term spot depending on the game. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're all set. Cool. And I'll have to ask Chaz to clear alerts for me. We had a subscription from Big Kim Hayes. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And also 33 months from Furious Kitty. Appreciate it. I will. If you send an alert, it'll cover me up. That's okay. Is this on Steam or consoles? It's on... I'm playing this on Steam, but it's also available on console. So. Okay, let's do it. Gato Roboto. I get to play a video game for funsies. Start. Oh, interesting. When you... Is the cat running on its own, or the cat's only running when I change the menu? Options or quit, like, makes the cat move around. Oh, it doesn't even remember my progress, so this is perfect. File 1, then. New game. Gary to mission control. Come in, mission control. Over. Mission control here. Over. Commander, I'm getting a signal from a small planet on my patrol route. Coordinates 42069. Over. 42069! Those coordinates respond to one of our research facilities. Likely a false alarm, Lieutenant. This particular facility has been long since abandoned. Over. Permission to investigate, sir. Over. Approach with caution, Lieutenant. Over. Affirmative, Commander. Approaching target, sir. Preparing for... Gary, we have lost visual. We are going down. Hold on, kitty. I forgot the specifics of this game. Like, I forgot how the story got started, and it's really great. Ugh. Can't move. But I'm alive. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Meow. Huh? Kiki, my kitty. I have bad news, Kiki. I am trapped inside the ship. Kiki, you will have to go in my place. Meow. Am I really talking to a cat right now? Sorry, kitty. I'm up for a promotion, and I can't afford another mishap. These research facilities generally have a pilotable security mech available. Let's see if we can find one. I will help guide you using your radio collar. Just make sure to listen for my voice. Godspeed. Meow. Good kitty. So... I can press X to meow. I can press A to jump. I don't believe any other buttons do anything. I think that's it. Oh, you can also just like climb up walls. Which seems pretty helpful. All right, so let's go over here. Okay. Is something wrong, Kiki? Kiki, don't tell me you're scared of a little water. Meow. It's the only way forward, Kiki. You have to get in there, Kiki, one way or another. Boo. Okay, so Kiki can swim. Good to know. Is there anything over here? No. All right, so I have a map. So if I press start, I have landing site. I also have status, which is no things at the moment, but the map will probably come in handy. And I don't have any way of opening that. So I need to get to the mech. Can't go that way. Let's go down here and see what we got. We had 42 months from Hiss Ranger. Hiss Ranger, thank you. Great work, Kiki. Step onto that platform to shoot up. Look at you, Kiki! Somehow it fits. Press Y when you want to get out. Now that you are equipped, it's time to figure out what happened here. Meow! Good kitty. So I can shoot, but I can also like hop out of the mech if I need to leave, which I'm sure there will be time. It's kind of like getting out of the mech is probably very similar to like going Morph Ball in Metroid. We must destroy. You can't do a charge shot, so holding the button doesn't do anything. I killed him. Get out of here. So I could probably get through some of the blocks now. I can also get through the doors. So let's... Can I destroy these? I cannot destroy these. Can I destroy any of these? No. Sorry, Froggy. Sayonara, little guy. This is the same thing. All right, so... Ow. You're an enemy. So on the right side, I've got health, and I've just got several blocks of health. Now I have an extra block of health. Perfect. Kiki, you got a health kit. Maximum HP has increased. Good work, Kiki. Meow. Okay. Cat Samus. It is basically Cat Samus game. Can I go in the water with this? No. Okay, so Kiki can go in the water. I can't get up there, can I? You can't double jump. You can't climb. Okay. Did I go as far down as I could? I think I did. Yeah, I can't do a charge shot. When I press B, it's clear that that's going to be another weapon at some point. Okay, I did make that jump. And I made that jump. Because I'm pretty sure this is probably the direction that I need to go. I have the mech. Going this way now. We had 20 months from Luna Frey Belmont. Luna, thank you. No, you don't, Froggy. Mal did send me a TikTok or something the other day of a cat that just loved to swim and was like really like having a heck of a time swimming, just loving it, just like adoring it. So like cats are you know, known, stereotyped for like not getting into the water, but like that it's not like a species thing. Like some of them actually quite like it. Our boys never did. No, you don't. Get on out of here. Oh, ow, ow. Can I reach you? I can. Get on out of here with that mess. I'm going to need like a charge shot or something to destroy some of these blocks. Can't go up from here. So I can go right. I'll go this way. Oh boy. Ah! Got him. May I have a reward? So this is a part where I probably want to get out of the mech. Swim, Kiki! Swim! Kiki doesn't have any sort of oxygen meter, so I'm going to assume that Kiki can probably just breathe underwater. Can go this way. Such leaps. Yeah, fun fact, cats just don't breathe. So now I'm up here. Oh, here we go. Kiki got a rocket module. Kiki, you got a rocket! Press B to use it. Demolish bricks. Amplify your jump. Over and out. Okay, and it just gives me my thing back. Excellent. So it says 21 degrees. So I have infinite rockets. Wonderful. Okay, so it's a cooldown thing, which allows me to break these blocks. I love that for me. Let's see if I can get up here. And I can. Stand here and then jump up here. Oh, no, you don't, Mr. Frog. Is this a place I've been before? Yes. Can I can't get through this. I have to go up. Excuse me, Mr. Like. It kind of looks like a like. And since you don't take damage from your own blasts, it looks like you can kind of use it as a rocket jump. A little bit. Just a wee bit. Well, it said 43 months from Twilight Cat. Thank you. Let's blow this thing up. There's nothing in this room. This is the boss room I was in before. So now I can go this way. I saved game. Here's a boss. Meow. Meow. Squeak. What's that squealing noise? Squeak. Kiki, I am getting a bad feeling about this. Squeak. God, it has a mech too. Shoot, it bounced. It do a bounce. Shoot. It's also a bomb. Go under. Fart. Under, and then it blows up. Okay. It's taking me long enough to figure this out. Now we're up in the air. Okay. Shoot. We hopping. Careful. Blow up. Gotcha. Ouch! I mean, squeak! Meow? Was that mouse speaking? It appears that I have lost a lot of blood. Keep moving forward, kitty. I am counting on you. I seem to be in a pool of my own blood. That seems bad. Good kitty. All right, so let's not cause me to fall into the pit below. There we go. Because I probably don't want to deal with that right yet. So let's go this way and assume that this is correct. Got him. Got him. The rockets work very well, Kiki. Let's just be very careful as we make. Have I went this way? Where am I? I have not. We had 32 months from one weird cat. You don't happen to be piloting a mech right now? Because that's a pretty weird cat. Alright, so I can't do anything here. No. No, okay, I don't think there's anything I can do for that. So this area is just a bit of a dead end. My time has come. I guess I'm gonna go up. Up is the new down. Oh, goodbye. Whoop. Crap. Ah! Barely dodged that guy. All right, so we're on our way to... Let's see. We could probably so this is the very beginning. So we probably want to go down now. To the left? Wait, I did this, but I didn't have rockets the first time. I'm pretty sure. If I did have rockets, then I've retreaded this, but I think this is new. Did I go left here? Wait. Oh, shoot. This is way of... I already went this way. I should have went left. That's not ideal. The one thing I could do is check... because this is the way I got when I went with the rockets. Yeah. I don't need to save again. This is where I fought Mouse Man. So one thing, so I needed to go left when I got up there. I could blow this up and go down here and see what I should do that because I think I'm not going to be back. So let's blow this up. Let's leave the mech here. I can get back. I'll be back for that in just a second because I think this might be an upgrade. Yeah. Okay. So that's a health kit. So I'm kind of glad I got a little lost because that brought me back here. The non-explored rooms on the map can guide you, I expect. Yeah. I should have just kept going back basically where the ship was, but this is fine. Freeze frame. Whoop. We blowing up. Okay, so now when I get all the way up here, this I need to go left. I don't regret it because I got more health, but this is definitely where I go left. And at this point, basically everything on the right side of the map is done except for that one area. And I don't remember what that was. Don't remember what that is now. But it's fine. Oh, if you get blown to the other a different screen, then you can't. The enemies respawn. Oh, okay, but now I can blow this up. There we go. And this goes down. So this is a new path. This is... So let me go right first, actually. What's this? Security faculty log number 2312. This is Jimbo reporting. The doctor has gone mad. The security systems have been modified to target all personnel in the compound. Most of my colleagues have either been killed or turned into one of those things. I am fleeing via one of the surface-level escape pods, and though I am unsure I'll survive the trip back, my heart will always belong to the shores of Earth too. Over and out. Oh. So there's audio logs. That's neat. Poor Jimbo. So this is back here. We can probably... Yeah, we definitely want to just do... Oh. We want to do this. Meow. It's time to do some swimming. This could be something important. It could just be... This looks important. Cartridge module. Kiki, you got a cartridge! How quaint. You unlocked the Bark palette. Access your menu to try it out. Over and out. Okay, so that's one of the things you can change, is you can change the look of the game. So you can change the palette to soft, bark. Oh, there's also soft. Bark. I'm going to leave it on default, because I prefer the game to look the same. This, where am I? This is going to take me into the save room, but I don't have my mech, but it'll give me a mech. Every time you hit a save room, it just gives you a mech, so I guess I'll have a mech again. Yeah, bark like wood, not bark like dog. Easy to think about dog bark, because we are playing as cat. So that's fair. Let's go this way. Now that we have rockets. Boss fight? Oh no, it's an elevator, I think. Yeah, all right. Nice, Kiki. You've reached the Nexus. All roads lead here. Think of it as a hub of sorts. Yeah. Anyway, we need to find the laboratory entrance. Let's see what you got, Kiki. Meow. Over and out. We also had 43 months from Layla 3. Thank you. Appreciate it. Troll Girl says, I thought the cat would suddenly bark instead of meow, or be able to understand all dogs. I mean, that's actually a fairly reasonable assumption. This is the main PC. Hello, PC. Seriously, no need to greet me as if I am one of your own, human. Let's cut to the chase. See these signs? No need to condescend, PC. Yes, I see them. Very good, human. Well, this sign means broken. You want to turn them all into check marks. Like this. This is a check mark, human. Here is your progress so far. Ahem. Excessive flooding in the aqueduct. Not good. Heater core is still affected by severe overheating. Ventilation system is all clogged up. Nasty stuff. I can only grant lab access if all malfunctions are repaired. What a contemptible machine. Let's go, kitty. So we will be back. I can destroy... Shoot. That was needless damage. There's a lot of needless damage. So I can destroy these things. So I will continue to destroy. I can't get up there. All right. Well, we're not going that way then. Bad frog. Let's go down here. Yikes, don't shoot. Is that a cat in a robot suit? I guess I'm one to talk. Achoo! Meow. Listen, maybe we can help each other out. I can modify your gun, but I'm short on fuses. Bring me 7 cartridges, and we can talk upgrades. Achoo! Kiki, I'm afraid that I'm losing my grip. We better finish this mission before I croak. Meow! Is this button? Let me hit button. All right, so if I get cartridges, then we can do an upgrade, which would be good. I want stronger gun, please. Please give stronger gun. So this is X17, Y16. I'll try and remember that. If I can. What a contemptible machine, Chaz says. Me at Twitch's servers before the stream. They were being funky. I mean, they're still technically being funky, right? Sometimes it funks. Restore my health. Thanks. I will go up. I will go up. I will go uppies. Can I? I can't jump that. All right, so let's go left. So there's water. Oh, shoot. Well, that's... How do I solve that dilemma? Huh. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that yet. Maybe Kiki gets the option of doing bombs later. I don't know. Okay, you've made it to the aqueducts, Kiki. Well done so far. Now to drain this water. Meow. Well, drain the water and you can finally stay dry. There are 3 drains that you need to find. They should be connected to the corridor below. Easy. I can never tell if you're listening. Over and out. Okay, and that button is probably to make the elevator go up. Oh, good. All right. So this cute little machine, and this machine is very cute, does not have rockets. It does have a radar. And I can get out because I can swim. It also has less health. There's less health in this thing. Okay. Let's just proceed and hope we get a bigger blast, a bigger way of doing damage. Okay. I can't go up from here. I can't destroy whatever this thing is. It's boss fish. Or I guess mini boss fish. Got him. This is where I've decided it should go. Chess is Steven is of the, I don't care that these enemies aren't remotely in my way, I will endanger myself to murder school. Absolutely. Every time. Every time. Please, do not. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some platforming. Hurt. Woo. There we go. Kiki can't open doors. So this is not going to work. Like, I can't open that, right? There's nothing I can do. And that doesn't go through. Okay, so I have to just ignore this for now. Let's go down here, which is dangerous. Let's ignore that. Give me my suit back. Appreciate it. Die, box, die. Gotcha. Shouldn't have come to the surface, water breather. Gotcha. Boss fight? Something. Jesus. What you gonna do? Woo! Come on, bud. I don't have time for this. Come on, die. All right, let's go. Hey, Kiki, remember those drains I mentioned? Anyway, that cat-sized treadmill should drain the top level. Cute. That's it. 1 down, 2 to go. Over and out. So that drains the water. That's where we came out of earlier. But also I don't... Do I have any reason to go down there now? There is a spot. I don't remember what was down there. Okay, no, there's something here. It's health! Glad I checked. So, with this health, we have, a lot. So all we gotta do now... can I get up there? Oh, I can. Oh, shoot. I fell! Do I want to go... Oh, I have to go down. I have my health, but sure. Sure. Questionable engineering choice, but cute. Let's go down here because there's something... Oh, I can jump down here. Interesting. But I can't go any further. Okay. So there's stuff down there, but nothing that I can, like, deal with at this particular moment in time. So I guess I'll just ignore that and go this way. That seems right. There used to be liquid here, but where there was once liquid, there is now death. Does this do me any good? Nope. Back this way then. Let's go... Yeah, I want to go down, because I want to see what's down here. So this is further liquids. Let me crawl out of this. Please do not give Kiki a harm. Ow. 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 Careful, Kiki. Don't be reckless. So this is new. This is all completely new. But I can't break those. Let's see. This is all new. Nah, I'm not interested. Excuse me. Oh shoot! I only got the 3 health. Oh god. Alright, let's take them out one at a time. Ow! Alright, done. I can't even open this! Oh no! Oh no! I'll never remember that that's there. Dang it. Excuse me, can I? Yeah. I'm just trying to get by. I don't even necessarily have to kill you, I guess. I'm sliding to the next area. Where am I? Hopefully there's a, yeah, mech system here. Good job being a cat. Thanks. I watch Kepler all the time, so like, you know, I have a vague idea of what to do to be cat-like.
Mamma mia!
We had 500 bits from Coconut Cam. It says, is Kiki Kepler's distant descendant? I mean, Kiki is a literal astronaut cat. It's true. Oh, God! This is... it's not a walkway! It's not a walkway! It's not a walkway! Ah, Jesus! Anyway, I would like to think so. How do I make this go? Go. Go. Activate. Sorry, this thing, this dotted line, I tried to walk on that. I tried to that could have been a speedrun step. I probably could have just kept going. This is a button, I guess. This doesn't have power yet, probably because we have to turn on power for the aqueducts, right? That was a whole thing. Give me my health back. So I probably need to go up, is probably what I need to do. Where's this go? What does this do? Where are we going if we go down here? All right, we're getting ahead because there's abilities and stuff that we do not have that we need. So we need to go back up to hit the button to make things happen. Oh shoot! Wait, how? Not that way. Okay, then there's something I'm missing because I must be able to proceed from here. I don't think I'm soft locked. I feel like... I don't think so. That's right, I can just swim. I am a cat. I don't have to take the suit. Maybe that's what I should do. That isn't always an option, so I'm... No. Leave the suit. Leave the suit. Meow! Yeah, this is definitely what I'm intended to do. Because this is only big enough for Kiki. I love that. Very smart. Now if I could just get to my suit. That was a cool way of doing that. Alright, onward. I can meow into this corner, but there's nothing here. Oh, shoot! My mech! Give me back my mech! Oh, I have to leave my mech anyway. We had 300 bits from Will Pete. There we go. Will Peters, who says, could Kepler handle getting stranded on a strange planet? Kepler couldn't handle the front yard, so no. No. Kepler would not know the first thing at all. Oh, there's mines. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, I love my boy. And he is sweet. He's a sweet stinker, but he is not capable of handling himself in the wild. That is not something that he could do. Ow. Honestly, I see what they want me to do. It looks like they want me to, like, get out of the suit occasionally. And, like, IMO, that's not worth the time. Like, I would rather just take the damage and get this battle over with more quickly. That seems like the proper thing to do. Of course, also, if it just chooses not to shoot me, that's very helpful. Done. All right. Moving on. So it's a treadmill that I have to run on. I don't know if it wants me to leave it in a particular place or not. One more drain left. Stay motivated, Kiki. You got this. Okay, it doesn't do anything. All right, never mind. I'm doing it. I'm going. Give me one health module back. Meckler. Let's go. I've done all this. I can now do this. This is new. Yeah, this is new. Well, let's find out what's down here. Cartridge module. You unlocked the starboard palette. Access your menu to try it out. Cute. Over and out. So the frog person said I need 7 cartridges to make my gun stronger. I'm not getting them at a very fast rate. That's for sure. How do I... Can I make that jump? I can. Wow, I still managed to fall on the fish. Love that. Love that for me. Go down? Oh, there we go. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. It does. Shoot him. Y'all flopping. This continues this direction. Good at taking damage. I'm an expert. Can't go up anymore, so I'm going this way. Now that this is... Oh my god, they just fall. Oh, I can go, so I can go further down, which is where more of the drains are. Now that this is open, oh, shoot. Ow, 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 ow. I should be able to make this jump? Shouldn't I? Should I not be able to make this jump? I feel like I should be able to go that way now. Can I, like... I'm trying to, like... Maybe I can't. Because I know in there is a... there's blocks. If I come from the top and fall in, I'll be able to check it out. I guess I'll have to save it till later. Alright, fine. Do I have a ship? I don't. Sorry, I choose not to be attacked by aquatic mines. Just, like, not today. Let's see what's over here first. Can't do it. Okay, well then put me in the little ship. Ow! Jerks. Ugh. Gonna go this way. It would be nice to get, like, aquatic missiles. What do they call those? Torpedoes. Those are famously called torpedoes. Tube. Okay, so more of this. Hi, frog. Oh, there's like several screens of this. Got him. Sure. Give me mech back, please. Thank you. Shout out to Torpedo Ted. Wherever he is, hope he's doing well. Let's move on up. Okay, so we need to move that. So let's move that here. Yeah, that seems correct. Make the jump. and then move on. And this is another situation where we have to move it with a thing. And I'll be able to just climb up this wall. Yeah. Got it. And then I have to immediately ditch the suit again. I'm ditching the suit so much. Kiki, I'm getting a strange reading. Is this a dead end? Oh god, now we have a boss fight in the water. Meow? Oh god, the mouse is back. Squeak, squeak. Oh, it's another mouse. Disgusting. Am I imagining things again? Meow? Kiki, exterminate! Oh god. Alright, how's this work? So, I'm getting shot at. So I will shoot my gun also. I'm usually okay with these sorts of things. Oh, you. Gotcha. Can I make the mines blow up faster? Careful. Let's keep an eye on that thing. We're doing fine. Oh, I took a damage. Ugh. Just a little bullet hell in my Metroidvania. So if I kill the mines fast enough, they don't explode. I see. Oh, shoot. Too low. Let's go ahead and finish this up. There we go. Why did it take 2 hits? It's fine. All right, let's move on. Ooh, Kiki, you did great back there. And this rat problem will definitely be in my report. Let's get moving. The final drain will be ahead. Meow. Still can't blow those up. Let's see. Mech. Tanks. So this was this all in water? Yeah, okay. So I can't do that yet. Let's go this way. That's the final drain. I did it. That's the last one. Way to go, Kiki. Meow. Time to get back to the Nexus. I love the Nexus. So now that that's drained, this is all new. Oh my god. Fine. No sooner than I got here, I gotta kill another thing. Ooh, what's this? Spin jump! That's exciting. There's something we can use. Kiki, you got the spin jump. Press A in midair to cross gaps and harm enemies. Man, you're really powering this suit up. Over and out. Oh my god. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we can do anything. No one can stop us. No one can stop the spin jump. Oh, we're just like zooming. All right. Whee! So the spin jump, I don't think the spin jump can destroy blocks, but it can get us, you didn't die. It can get us new and exciting places. which we love. We love new and exciting places. Sorry, can't let you live. It's protocol. Oh, that's a lot of frogs. What is this? A biblical plague? Got him. Now I just gotta get this. There we are. So. Did I do it? All good, I guess. I feel like there was something somewhere that I saw that I was like, oh, I'll never remember this because it was hiding. And the problem is I don't know where it is now. So so yes, I don't remember where it is. Is this something? This is new. Let's go this way. Don't think the map lies about unseen rooms. Is that something to... Yeah, okay. Shoot. Where are we? So I probably need to... So I haven't been here at all. This is very new. Oh, those are spikes. We hate spikes. So I'm curious... Can I... Can I sit on the hook? Fart. That's annoying. I think I'm maybe just supposed to make the whole jump. Which, big if true. Okay, yeah, I am. All right. Oh my God, no, I must have to get on the hooks. Can I bounce on the bomb? That's also a good question to try. Okay, hold on. You cannot grab the hook. So my next question then is... Yes, you can... Oh, fart. You can bounce on them. Hold on. This is also the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, I guess. I just jumped that one. Oh, I see what you gotta do now. It's all right. This is going to be very difficult because you have to do it restores your jumps, basically. So if you land on it, it allows you to go further. It's very hard to control. I'm sure I can do it. It's probably a power-up. I should have killed that thing before I went over there. I should start by killing it. Then, why did I do that? I have to land on the bomb. There we go. There we are. Got it. All right. Let's see what's in here. Dash it. There is no dash. There is no dash. I'm not... I don't have the dash yet. Oh, the spin. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that, though. Like, it can do a damage to them. Oh, I unlocked the thing. What's this? Something good? Cartridge! That's 3. You unlock the Goop palette. Ah, Gwyneth Paltrow will be so excited. Over and out. All right, let's go. The game has been pretty easy up to this point. That's a pretty difficult maneuver to do, so that's unusual. We're close. Well, we're not actually close. We're physically close to a room we haven't been to before, but we have not. There's not a good way of getting over there at the moment. So that's unfortunate. Can I just jump up here? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jump. Jump. There we go. Okay. This way. Ow. So at this point, there is something we missed down here. Ow. And it's this? This is it. This is the thing earlier. This isn't the only thing I was thinking of. There's another thing, but this is one of the things. Okay. This is new. Lore. What's this? Laboratory log of Dr. Heinrich. Day 424. This job is very taxing. The defense weapons they have us developing are inhumane. I cannot understand how that which causes such devastation could be created in the name of galactic security. Not to mention the security personnel. They make me feel as if I am back at the academy, eating alone at lunch as they make jokes at my expense. Luckily, my contract here expires after 1 more year. Contract. I hope that diligence will help the time pass swiftly. That's sad. Blow this up. No, crawl out. Cartridge! Dark Overlord says, I feel like when you first 20'd this, the game didn't preview the palettes when you got them and you had to check. Could be misremembering, but if it is different, then that's a good quality of life change. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. You unlocked the port palette. Access your menu to try it out. Such devastation. So, at this point, that takes care of all of that. I mean, I'm looking at the map, and I feel strongly that there's something we missed in, like, the bottom right, but I don't know what it is, so I don't remember where it is. Yeah, I feel like there was something that we saw where, like, we couldn't get to where the map was, but it's probably not a big deal. And that's the problem, is I don't remember where it was. I just know it was vaguely... Oh, shoot. It was vaguely, like, down and right, maybe? Yeah. There were rocks to shoot in an upward fashion that you walked by twice. Where? In the rooms that I was just in, or like up here? Near the up save. Up save. You mean the save like to the right of this? Just in. Don't know. I don't know what you're referring to specifically. To the left. Oh, the left save. Okay, well, I can get back there. Oh, well. The first one on the left. All right. Let me go look at that then. That's not the... I was feeling like there was something to the right, but I don't remember now. Of course, everything is much easier to traverse. So here's the save. There was a small room. This goes up. get up here. Did I see everything over here? Yes. It was just a connection. Okay. All right, I think I've seen... Yeah, there's definitely stuff I'm missing in the first area. I feel like there's something in the bottom right-ish area here, but I'm not going to go look for it because I have no idea where it is. And it can't be terribly vital, so I'm going to skip that and just head back up the elevator shaft, which is this way. I shot it and it didn't die. Button. All right. So that takes care of that area. Now we can do a good jump. And I do love a good jump. In this house, we love a good jump. Did we... No, we have not been this way. So that's the first thing we're going to do, because that's going to be something. Yeah, this is all new. Okay. Cartridge module. You unlock the coffee stain palette. That puts us at... Are we at 6? Or 5? Whoops. Kiki, if touch thing explodes, which is bad for Kiki. There we go. Yeah, I could check. I know we don't. I know we're not to 7. Once we get to 7, we can power up our gun at the guy who God knows where he was. I don't remember where he was. We will have to figure that out. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Can I not make that jump? I cannot make that jump. The pallets are for cosmetics, but there's a character that we saw who said if we get 7 cartridges that he would upgrade our gun. So it's the individual pallets are cosmetic, but they are also, I guess, a type of currency. Can I do this? I ricochet off of that guy so badly. I don't think that I can do this. Like, there's always going to be, like, additional, you know, power-ups or something. But, like, when you hit that guy, you ricochet down. And I can't get enough height to ricochet off the left, so maybe I just can't do this yet. I'll try one more thing, but I don't think I can do this. Yeah, because there's a health upgrade in there. Yeah, I can't really... I can't... Yeah, that was my best attempt to approach from the left. So, if I get a third jump, I'll be able to come back here and do that. And that at least that's marked, so it's like, well, we won't forget. Okay. There's something up? Ooh, 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 there's something there. How do I... Oh my god, I can't easily get back there, can I? Seriously? Oh, that's a whole thing, man. Alright. Ah, I think I can make that jump. It's a little frustrating that they make you go the entire distance back. But I feel like I can make that. I'm gonna try one more time. If I don't get it, I'll move on. Because maybe there is something additional. You know, maybe there's like... Maybe there's some additional jump that you get. Because I feel like I'm... No, hold on. I'm trying to get like the last possible pixel here. Okay, alright. I don't know why I can't do that yet, but hopefully I'll get something. So this was the thing I was trying to do. Before I do that, is there something... Yeah, there's some stuff I can do now here, because I can jump this high. This place is like... Was this supposed to be a fire? Maybe? I'm going down. Hey Kiki, looks like you found the heater core. This area is, really hot. You're going to want to stay inside the mech for now. It's not safe for you out there, okay? Kiki, once it cools down, you can play all you want. So I cannot leave the mech. It is too hot. Be safe, kitty. Okay, so now we're in the other area. We had 1,000 bits from Peeperoo says, update, everyone is 100% and thankfully very much already, but we have sent all my adult apprentices back to college to redo their 1-month safety course plus a written 5-page thesis on shop safety. Well, that's good. I'm glad everyone is oh, I'm standing in a... I didn't know I was standing in a beam. There was a beam there. I'm glad everyone is 100%. And I'm glad that there's going to be a safety course. A bit of an update from yesterday. Thank you for that update. I'm going to keep moving forward and hoping that... So I can't even... You can't shoot fire with a gun, famously. It's very hot down here. Oh my god. Oh god. The fire just showing up out of nowhere. Ah! I see that there's a spot that you can tell where it's coming from. I really need to pay closer attention. All right. Oh god. Okay, y'all fire boys. Okay, one fire boy down. I like it when the fire boys shoot the wrong way. Okay. More health, please. Thank you. It's warm down here. Oh, I can't leave this. I was like, oh, I gotta get Kiki out of the thing. No, I can't do that. Kiki will melt. Okay, Kiki will melt. We don't want to melt Kiki. Like our kitty cats. Not melted. Oh, can I not jump that? I did. Okay. Nope. Nope, not going that way. Shoot. Once I get to the next, once I get to the next save point, we'll do a quick stretch break so Haley doesn't kill me. Oh Lord. Oh God. I'm just so worried that something's just gonna show up. Oh, I can fit in here. Oh, I can only fit in here because the spin ball makes me small. That's why. All right, got it. Oh, good. Oh, crap. I don't have time to play with that. Okay, just like a little, it's like a little stretch break. I'm gonna stand up, because you're supposed to do this sort of thing anyway, right? You're supposed to stretch. And just move this out of the way. Okay. I have to stand. I have to stand. I'm not wearing one of my I don't have very many long shirts. Just do a little stretch. A little stretch. It's a little stretch. I'm stretching my body. This is good music for stretching your body. It's like it's very meditative, yes. Ah. Okay. Okay. We also had 36 months from Maya the Siren 182. Maya, thank you. Congrats on the 3. Someone make sure this gets clipped so Haley sees that I did this. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm doing one of these. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just doing some random things. Just some random things. Okay. I'm doing this. I'm doing this also. Namaste. It's very hot in here. I forgot to turn the air down. Because this room gets really hot when the door's closed. And normally it's fine as long as I remember to turn the air down. But I forgot. Okay. I feel like that was pretty good. I'm going to text Mao and be like, hey, if you're around, could you knock the air down to like 69 degrees? Thank you. Send. All right. Yeah, 69 degrees is that's my streaming temperature. Oh, also I'm going to take off my socks. That'll just help a lot. It's holding in a lot of heat. Okay. We're going to try to incorporate some more actual capital B breaks into Zelda too. So like starting Friday, we're going to try and do that and have like an actual like short real break for realsies. Because we're getting older. We're getting older. And standing is apparently very important. Haley told me, she was like, I'm horrified that you do Zelda for almost 4 hours and don't like move. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's a good point. She's like, you should do that. So I think that would be a good thing. Okay. 300 Bits and Will says, we could clip it, but what's in it for us? Haley is scary and I don't want to get in trouble with her. So I stay alive and I get to keep streaming and you get to keep watching. It seems pretty fair. Seems fair. It's true. I do know what they say. Quite literally, they. They might be giants. Chess says, don't let her say you never did something she said before I said it now. Perfect. All right. That was a good little break. Feeling good. Feeling good about this. We're going to now go back to the video game. This was really good music for this. It didn't pause our time at the bottom of the screen, so our time will be like a little bit longer, but it's fine. The other thing is like behind my camera, A is like spin ball, which means oh shoot. I'm assuming that we get an additional ability at some point, but I don't feel like I need to move my camera for it. We were going this way, so let's keep doing that. What? I think I just can't go this way. Oh. What will need to change for me to be able to proceed? This will have to open, this will have to be something I open, or I have to learn how to, like, break bricks? Yeah, maybe. That's a good point. I could try killing the enemies first. That worked! Good thinking. Looks like the path is blocked by lava. You'll need to stop the lava flow somehow. Keep moving forward and see what you can find. I believe in you, Kiki. So that did open this. So there's a certain graphic that is a gate, right? So I will need to keep that in mind. Okay. There is so much lava. Okay. Ah! Jerk. That's revenge right there. That's what that is. You could see how untrustworthy I was of that floor. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that floor. I've made it all the way over here. Okay. Let's go down. Oh, God.
Intruder, intruder, stop right there. What's that smell? Meow? Gasp, is that a little kitty in there? Meow. I haven't seen one of those in years. I'm gonna melt you like a furry popsicle. Meow?
I don't love that. So this is doing damage. So this shows me at the top where it's going to hit. So it's going to hit here. These, no, they don't bounce. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know if it should. It reminds me a little bit of the first boss in Donkey Kong Country 3, the barrel. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. That worked out great. You spitting out more stuff? Ow. Oh, shoot. Ah! Man, you don't have a health bar, and I wish you did. Because I'd quite honestly love to know. Oh, I gotcha. You are a lot tougher than you look, kitty. Heh, but I am not the last of my kind. And the lava that flows through our pipes will heat our family's coals until time immemorial. Brother, avenge me! Meow. Okay, so I did that. So that stops the lava? Because that's good. I would like that to, like, stop the lava. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, the other boss had a health bar. So I'm not sure why this one didn't. But, like, whatever, huh? Excuse me. Excuse me, just trying to kill. Just trying to do a little tiny murder. So this is still a lava. I cannot do a lava. I'm just a little key cat. Let's go to the right. I haven't been able to do this yet. Oh, God. So you drop napalm. Okay. Gotcha. And this takes me back here. So I haven't been here yet. Everything wants me dead, man. Everything is very anti-kitty. Got it. Jeez. Okay. This is new. This is new. I love coming into a room where it's just like, ah, never mind. Curse you, little frog monster. What are you? Little head crab muffin thing? Guess I'm going this way now. I'm trying not to land on this stupid thing. Ah! Jesus! I'm moving on. I'm not dealing with this. It's not worth my time. Give me health. Thanks. Let's keep going this way. Cool. Ow. Ah. Ah. Oh, it's a gate. It's a... Jeez. Just basically flying there. Ah! I'm gonna have to be like a little careful. Oh god, now what? What is this thing? Okay. All right. Okay, let's go down. Oh, I still can't leave the thing because I'm just a kitty cat and it's hot. Oh, hey, you. Intruder alert, stop right there. It was you. Meow. I know what you did to my brother. You ended his life prematurely. Meow. Before he had a chance to grow a mustache. As the old saying goes, love is sicker than blood. My brother, I will avenge you. Okay. I mean, I certainly believe that you will try. This area is a little bit harder because there's also the jumping lava puddle, which I don't love. It's gonna make it a little bit harder. But if I am careful and take my time, I'll be fine. Oh shoot! Ah, God, the thing! The napalm I don't love. Jeez. It's fine. Oh shoot, that's the wrong way. We like it when I shoot at the enemy. That thing again. I'm pretty sure I have enough health to survive this. Careful. Ah! I need this thing to die now. I knew it was coming. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Oh, that's unfortunate. I finally died. I mean, I guess I died as the cat, too. Oh, I hate it when I die. I gotta do this again. There's not anything new that I could have gleaned from that fight. It was just some slight carelessness on my part. I should probably be careful with my rockets because they do give me recoil. Just play it slightly safer. And I'll be alright. Ah! I knew it was coming and I still got hit by it. Dang it. Ah! Kind of done with the recoil of the rockets, so I'm trying to focus on the normal blaster. Because I have a little more control over my body if I do that, and that might be... Oh, fart! That might be paramount to staying alive. There we go. No, this is not over, because although my body may crumble and my heat may dissipate, my mustache will live on forever. What? Alright, cool. I do prefer to be alive. Being alive, preferable to death. Alright, time to leave this area. Oh god, this again. Nope, not sticking around for that bullcrap. Going down. And then... Do I need to... I haven't been down here. This looks great. I knew it! Ah! 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 Oh, finally something new. A phase module! Ah! Kiki, you got the phase module. Press R to use it. What does that do? Zip past obstacles and zap through barriers. Absolutely dashing. Oh, this is how I get through these things. Over and out. So it's okay. It's not what I would call R. I mean, I guess it's technically R. It's right bumper. This also is probably maybe how I get through some of the stuff that we were getting stuck on before. So what was down here? Nothing. Ow. Nothing can hurt me now, he said as he just got hurt over and over again. All right, something to fight. Let's start by killing this. And then getting hurt more. This is a good dodge, right? So I should probably use it as a dodge. Okay. Ow. Gotta go. Okay. You can only dodge ahead also. You can't dodge like up or something. But but you can link your jumps and the dodge. So down. Save. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can, I'm invincible. Oh crap. All right.
Psst. Down here, kitty. Meow.
Who's there? State your name and rank.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Sir?
Really? Another rat? There is something really weird going on here. Enough. Kiki, you know what to do. I only believe in death. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So, okay. So, so you can put, so fire, so I, Jesus. So can I even damage you? Oh my god. Oh, I have to use dash. I have to use dash. Okay. So I can only stand on these. I know. I'm definitely going to die, and that's okay. But I'm trying to figure this out. I can't stand on the platforms down there. I can only stand on these. Is there a... Oh, and you have to survive. Okay, when you survive... Because I kept thinking, like, how would you even hit this thing? You're not supposed to. You're just supposed to die. Or not die. You're supposed to survive until the lava drains, and then you can proceed. Okay, so it's just a survival thing. There's no good way to hit him, aside from, like, trying to maybe do some damage, like, by jumping, and it's not worth it. Like, you're going to get hurt. So this first phase is actually quite easy, because you're just chilling. We're just playing it safe. Playing it safe. We doing the beam. We doing the beam. We doing the beam. Okay, and now... Oh, shoot! Wait, what? What? Okay. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. For a minute, I thought the floor was lava. The floor is not lava. That would be a little too unfair. Oh, Jesus. I'm running into danger. Careful. Don't get too close to the hand. That doesn't do anything. Am I not dashing enough? I think maybe I should jump and go through that part. Because I just realized he's putting flames out. Yeah, I need to do that. Because he's putting flames out his tailpipe. And I didn't realize that until right now. There's a lot of things to look at. That's what it is. Okay. I've got it figured out. It's just a matter of doing it now. So... Oh, come on! I timed it wrong. I timed it wrong again. Okay. Flames out of the they have medicines for that. If you have flames coming out of your tailpipe, you can get some creams. Oh, this is a very frustrating boss fight because there's nothing you can really do for the first little bit, and you really need to hold on to as much health as you can. At least I have it like vaguely figured out, so I'll probably be okay this time. But it's very much like learning what the pattern is. I'm just chilling. We just chilling here. Because I'm sure he would take damage if I shot at him. But like, that's so risky. You would get hurt. It's not worth it. Shoot! God, the platform's... All right, it's fine. Okay. We know what to do. Let's not get greedy. You get greedy, you get dead. I still got hit! Is that from the lava over there? Okay, get away from the claw. Okay, there we go. All right. It's such... Oh, that pisses me off so much. Whew! Okay. Nah! Okay. Careful, careful. Ah! I'm on this thing! Okay, careful, careful, careful. Keep shooting, keep shooting. There we go. All right, I think we have this. Shouldn't speak too soon. There we go. God. Ah! Ah! Yeah, the Dark Souls boss of Cat Metroidvania. Wow, that was intense. Yeah, you didn't even have to do it, man. Kiki did that for you. Are you doing all right, Kiki? Meow. Kiki, you're burning up. Well, I have good news. To cool the entire area, just destroy the heater tubes in the next room. Meow. I would like that. Oh, God. Looks like that did the trick, Kiki. The area should be nice and cool now. Good. Meow! Now you'll be able to exit the mech safely. Let's get you back to the Nexus. Oh, God. Coolant module. Kiki, you got the coolant. Now you can shoot 3 rockets before overheating. Yeah. Over and out. Well, that's good. How does... But I can't go that way. Okay. That just seems weird to me, right? Like, it makes me wonder if I'm missing something, but I guess not. Like, the cat can't escape any of this. The cat can't destroy blocks on its own. So I guess I am not supposed to go that way. But I find that very unusual. But I can shoot 3 things now. All right, let's just go back, I suppose. Wait, hold on now. We've seen these crates before, and I don't know what they do. There must be some other power-up that interacts with them, but we don't have it yet. Okay. Haven't been down. Oh, good. Some new terrible thing to destroy me. Oh, that's not new. We've seen that before. Oh, this has got a little bed in it. That's nice. Doesn't do us any good, but it's cute. Let's go this way and find out what's this way. We also had 100 bits from Peeperoo. Peeperoo, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, thank God. 10 health, baby. There's been some other ones we've seen and we haven't been able to get to. Oh, God! Time to go. Time to go! I gotta get out of here. Is there anything that we're missing here? Just head right, mostly. Let's go somewhere good. We've been this way? We've been this way. We fought a boss here or something. I do remember vaguely going this direction. And now nothing can hurt us. Cooled this place down. This takes us up, although I'm very interested in going down. But I can go down, actually, if I just do this. Is there something down to the left? Yes. Okay. Something. Run, Kiki, run. Cartridge. Which one's this? You unlocked the virtual cat palette. Access your menu to try it out. Ah, if you want to cause eye strain in 20 minutes flat. All right, so at this point I am going to check how many I have because I actually don't know. So we have one. Does that count? We had soft. We already started with soft, so that probably doesn't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have 6. So if we find one more, we should be able to get a stronger gun. And that sounds great. I also don't remember where Frogman was. Oh, son of a... So hopefully someone else remembers that, because I don't remember where Frogman was. This is a safe place. There's stuff we're missing over there, but there's also stuff we're missing up. Oh, God. They were in the Nexus? Oh, my Lord. Jump, little kitty cat. Jump. Barely making some of these jumps. This is... new? This is new. Oh, God. Jerks. All of you. Please do not drop napalm on me. Okay, where were we? We were going this way. Health! 11 health! That's a good! Because as we've seen, some of these boss fights get pretty stupid hard. I will gladly take extra health. Thank you very much. The real question is... So I guess we just go down and to the right. Seems correct. I mean, I can save, I guess. We'll see what else is here. Excuse me, I'm just trying to get by. Let's go this way. It's probably the preferred way. And then there's something down. Maybe. Well, hold on. There's... So, no, I have to go this way. This is the way I need to go. Come on, kitty cat. There it is. There's number 7. Kiki got cartridge module. You unlocked the chewed gum palette. That's chewed gum. Okay, so now I really do have to remember where Frogman was. I can't remember if Frogman was in, like, the main area or the first down area. But I will have to try and remember where he is, because getting stronger weapon is like... Yeah. Getting stronger area, or getting stronger weapon is definitely a yeah. So we have not went this way. Just strange. What's this? Laboratory log of Dr. Heinrich, day 637. The robotic defense weapons I have been developing are terrifying. That being said, I can't rid myself of a feeling of pride. I truly am an excellent engineer. Despite that, they still send me instead of the maintenance crew to repair this faulty heater core. Humiliatingly below my pay grade. Speaking of which, they dropped off a very sweet dog to my lab the other day. They called it defective and told me to make one of my freak creations out of it, or something of the like. A misunderstood creature, not unlike myself. He is easily more intelligent than most of my colleagues. The dog seems to like me. I have yet to name him. Bark, bark. I think we're gonna have to fight a dog. Okay. So... I think we're done in the heater core. And also good riddance. Good riddance, because, like, good lord. It's still hot up here, so I can't get out here. But what's over here? Sure.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
There's another elevator. I'm taking the elevator alone. Hey, Kiki, we need to talk about something. Don't worry, Kitty. I've got some intel about this area. The vents are kind of narrow, so in other words, you won't be able to rely on the mech here.
Meow.
Just take it slow and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Meow.
Okay. Does this kill me? Oh, it's a blast of air. I don't think I can crawl up into that. I think that's a return area. Okay. Let's see here. Careful. Oh, this is a... Everything can kill Kiki, so let's be very careful. Let's move on up. That saves, but that does not give me my mech, because this is a mechless fart, a mechless disaster area. I just have to be astoundingly careful here. All right, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. I really don't want to die. Really want to live. Button. Hey, Kiki, listen, see that? Oh, sorry, Kitty. I guess I'd just like to help. Looks like you can handle this on your own. I'm so proud. Over and out. What am I supposed to do about this? What does that do? I hit a button. Did that do something? Oh, it turned this off. Okay. Jesus. Another. Okay, all right. All right, sure. I need you to clear this crap for me. Excuse me. Okay. This is fine. I'm gonna go, well, my suspicion is that it's worth my time to go this way first. Yeah, I had a feeling. All right. Well, that'll be useful when I get my mech back. All right, cool. I'm glad I did that. All right. Don't die. Don't die. Just be alive. Just be alive. Ah! Oh, God. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Ah! Buddy. Everything's fine. Save game. And... gross. Oh no! Let me save the game. All right, fine. We're swimming. Okay. Cool, everything's going great. Swim, 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 swim. Eee! Kitty in the pipe, kitty in the pipe, kitty in the pipe, doot doot doot, kitty in the pipe, kitty in the pipe, don't get hip, doot 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 doot. Ah! Next section. Y'all are frogs. I see that. I am not interested in your nonsense. Froggies, sorry. Can't go up. No! Ugh. This reminds me of Wario Land. I landed right out. As soon as I just took that jump, I was like, this thing will kill me. I will be dead. Okay. Let's do it. Press X to meow. Please, please run. Thanks. Run, 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 run. Oh, I need that to blow up, please. Thanks. Everything's going great. Everything's going great. I'm safe now, probably. Both of these are new. Let's go up. Can't go up, okay. Let's go down. Jesus. Okay. Oh, I have my mech back. I got the mech. What's here? Oh my God, it's a battle. I wasn't ready to fight things. Okay, but what's to the right, though? Because I just want to know what's to the right. Something good. All right, I figured.
What's this?
Laboratory log of Dr. Heinrich, day 642. Defective is a nasty choice of words, but Barclay's health is certainly in decline. The poor thing, I have never seen anything like this. He must have been exposed to something quite carcinogenic. I wonder what those jerks in security did to him. I don't want him to die. He is my only friend. But I am running out of ideas in medicine, and security is becoming suspicious. I have an idea, but it is likely to fail. If you recall, in prior experiments, I bound the consciousness of a rat to the body of a frog. My assistant, Dr. Rebecca Brown, expressed some disgust for this project, which I suspect is due to her allergic reaction to these amphibians. I have been thus far unable to reproduce the experiment, but assuming I could, this just might work. Ruff, ruff! Good boy. Sigh. I'll help you, Barclay. So I can go multiple ways. I'll go this direction. It's something good. Big shot module. Kiki, you got the big shot module. Whoa! This makes your normal shot a lot more powerful. Give it a shot.
Meow meow?
Ha! You are becoming quite formidable, Kiki. So the frog also gave me... Well, I haven't seen him. But the frog also said he would upgrade my gun, so I don't know in what way that occurs, but that is of interest at some point in time. Oh, good. Sure. Got a little too close, but it's fine. I got so much health now. Everything's good. Let's bring it on down. Inconvenient. That was close. Thanks. I forget that I also have the dash. I gotta remember that I have the dash. I don't know if there will be more obstacles that they'll want me to dash through. But remembering that I have the dash seems like it could be a good. Man, I don't like that guy. No. Ow. So I'll skip him. Another fight. Cool. Cannot go that way. I will go down. Button. My suspicion is that turned off the vent. Almost certainly. So we'll go check. Okay. What is this thing? It's a gun. It's a gun. It cannot move, I guess. Is that it? That's all I can do. I get to shoot a gun. A very big gun. A very limiting big... Oh, God! You gotta give me a second to know that there's gonna be a thing there. That was it. That was the boss fight. This is certainly an interesting thing. Oh, I'm alive. I thought that was going to kill me. I was like, oh, I'm going to die. Nope. I'm okay. Okay. We're fine. Just thinking about Frogman and when I get to see Frog God.
Meow. It's been inspiring watching your progress.
Who is there?
You haven't figured it out yet. Gary?
I don't know what you are, but this ends now. Kiki, crush that little freak.
Meow.
This is so much easier than the last boss fight. Okay, he said right before he died. So once these things blow up, is that just it? Is that they're just gone? They're dead? Because if that's true... Okay, yeah, skip this. I done did this. Okay, I see now what I'm supposed to do. I have to run up along the top. It looks kind of like it's planned. Like you can do half of the damage and then it's going to die, and then you need to get to the other side of the room. All right, so we start hitting this. Okay, immediately get up here, down to this thing. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped in that. Oh, it must be an overheating thing then. Okay, so they don't break, they overheat. Okay. Still considerably easier than the last boss fight. Oh, shoot, the other way. Ah! I can take a free hit if I just sit in that for a sec. Gotcha. All right.
Ouch! You must feel pretty good about yourself. Enjoy it, fools. Your time is almost up.
What do you mean by that, sicko?
Huh? Soon you will know your place. Both of you.
Kiki, this is beginning to creep me out. Our only option is to continue on. Godspeed, kitty. Yeah, if I can just get out of the cannon here. Left and right. Is there save to the right? There was a save up. I can't even go this way, can I? No. I think the first thing I'm gonna do, if it'll let me, is yeah, hit this. Cause like I don't want to do that again. I'm no chump. And then let's go this way. All right, all of the vents have been cleared out. And guess what that means? It looks like we should be able to access the lab now. Let's check in with the Nexus PC and get this thing done. Great job, Kiki. Over and out. That's great. I need to definitely seek out the Frogman. Gotta figure out where Frogman is. Oh, are we having... There we go. We're... Okay, we did it. That was... The mechless part of that was... Oh, I missed something. I can't go get it now. I don't know what's over there. This takes this back up. I missed a little something down and upright and right. I don't know if those are things that I can do or not. Let me check. There shouldn't... I mean, I guess there are still... My thing is like, now there's not enemies, but I guess there can still be enemies. I don't know why I feel like there wouldn't be enemies. Getting down here is actually... I can save here. Let me go take a peek. Oh, shoot! This was just here. All right. Grape palette. Oh my God, that's grape. That's a lot of grape. I cannot stand to look at that. Over and out. Thanks. Thanks, Gary. Oh, and this is that tunnel, which takes you up here. Got it. Yeah, that's a little much for me. Grape's a little strong. I don't think I could do that. Okay, so that was something. I have enough for the only other thing I'm interested at this point, because I don't know how many more cartridges there are. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to deal with that. I think I'm just going to get on the bus and head out. I have enough for whatever the Toadman's upgrade is. And that's the thing that's most interesting to me. I don't need to 100% the game. I want to make sure that I, like, you know, have the necessary abilities or whatever to win. But the Toadman is of interest. I need to go see Toadman. So it's still hot here. I don't have anything to do here. What's up here? Something's here. Something good. Something's hiding. Ow. I'm making friends everywhere I go. I want to fire that gun off. Got him. All right. What is this direction? Health. 13 health. So I'm pretty well set at this point, I would imagine. Like, I don't know what the final boss of the game looks like, but I would imagine that I'm probably pretty ready whenever that occurs. The only... Kiki. What's up here? Let's go take a look. I jumped right into that thing. Where am I? I'm back here. Jesus. That was certainly a jump. Man, I really had to go back for that. Gross. I will not make that mistake again. The desire to not have to do things twice really helps you slow down. This looks gross. Okay. Another cartridge module. Which one's this? I think this is like number 9. You unlocked the swamp. Was it swamp matcha? Swamp matcha. Okay. Now to just very carefully get back. All right, I am safe. I'm safe in here. This is the thing that I'm safe in. Hallelujah. All right, I had been talking to this thing, but that's not where the frog is. Where is frog? It's in this area, but to the bottom right. It's like down here, because this frog maybe is an indication of where it is. There it is.
Achoo!
Meow.
Okay, kitty, let's take a look at your progress. Whoa, you got 9 cartridges. Good, kitty.
Meow.
This should do the trick.
Kiki got a repeater module.
Now just hold X and unleash that bad boy.
Meow.
Achoo! So, there's one more upgrade I could do. Come back after you find all 14.
I probably won't.
Good luck!
Cool. All right. We should be pretty well set then. That's a pretty good upgrade. So we just need to go here and talk to the robot. Hey, PC, guess what?
One moment, human.
Calibrating guessing algorithm. What? Correct. Here is your progress update, sir. All hazards clear. Hoorah! Now we can finally check out the lab. Please enter the passcode. Seriously?
Meow.
All right, kitty. Let's keep it calm. I came prepared for something like this. Let me access the password decoder real quick. Decoding. Hello? Who's there?
Meow.
Good gravy, what is that? Stay back. I'm warning you. Please, no. Please enter the passcode. Looks like you'll need to retrieve the decoder, kitty. Your master has gone offline. Oh, okay, so we need to go up. Let's go. So there's 14 cartridges. We have 9 of them. So there's still 5 remaining. But there's just enough like things missing throughout that I don't feel like I will find it. So this is a landing site. So I don't remember exactly where he is, but we'll find him. He's just up. It's been a while since we were here, and now we have all sorts of things at our disposal. He's to the right? To the right. God, I'm just jumping everything. What's going on?
Meow.
Captain's log, entry 72. It has been several hours since we crash-landed on this wretched research planet. My dear Kiki stepped onto the console and disrupted the landing sequence. I'd be upset, but she's been my sole companion during this lonely mission. She has proven to be quite the competent soldier. I feel a surge of pride to have served the elite military ranks of Earth 2. It brings me some ease as my life force becomes weaker. That, although I may pass away inside this infernal craft, the mission may still be completed in my absence. I couldn't be any prouder of you, Kiki. Godspeed, sweet kitty. Over and out.
Meow.
He's not dead, I don't think. I think he's just not here.
Meow.
So I got the decoder module. So now, back to where I was. Now I can make this stupid jump. Is it down from here? Down. Yes. I gotta remember I can dash. I feel like we're getting somewhere. This seems pretty good. This takes us to... We need to go to the right. Please enter the passcode.
Meow.
Meow. Correct. The passcode is meow.
Meow.
Open sesame. Of course the passcode is meow. Good luck. You're going to need it. Welcome, visitor. This is the incubation sector. Feel free to observe the biomes ahead, but do not disturb the inhabitants. The hydroglobular tubes are free for viewing, but please do not tap on the glass. Research facility is not liable for any resulting harm to visitors.
Meow.
Enjoy your stay. So I got big gun, I got good gun, big and good gun, in what feels very earnestly like the last area of the game.
Meow?
Security faculty log number 2309. This is Jimbo reporting a breach of protocol. That crybaby doctor has been behaving like a little rat, so I took it upon myself to investigate privately. On several occasions, I found him in a crazed state, lost in experiments seemingly unrelated to his post. The robotic defense program has far exceeded budget and is vastly behind schedule. I received a tip from a certain lab assistant. It seems he has siphoned funds from his research into life support and medical supplies for that guard dog, the one we intended for bioexperimentation. I'm on my way to the lab to take the dog off life support and place the doctor into custody. Ah, a twist in the story. We will have to fight maybe Jimbo. I don't know. Jimbo is the real villain. Okay, let's... there's a lot of stuff here. I just can go past it. Or I can just do this, which is also reasonable. Just blow them all up. There's nothing hiding in there. What's this way? This doesn't look like a good room. This looks like a bad room. This is a trick. Oh, this is actually where you fall from. Okay. Briefly very afraid. I was like, someone trying to hurt my body. I try not to let my body get hurt. What is this? Can I touch this? Yes, it does not hurt me. Excuse me. A lot of bees here. Push forward. Down? Right. Right. Save. We do love a good save. Down. Frog. So far, this has been the safest area of the game because it's not terribly hard and I have a bunch of, like, equipment. Oh, you. I feel like this guy will be, will be pretty simple based on the fact that I have multiple missiles now. Oh, I forgot I don't have to rapidly tap X. I can just hold it. Oh, there's two in this area. Fun. Hey, don't shoot at me, actually. Yeah, now I think we're starting to get to the point now with this that my main gun is probably better than shooting rockets. Because main gun, real good. Oh, hi, Frog. Okay. We'll take like one more little stretch break. This is a good stretch opportunity. It's time to stretch. It's time to stretch. Oh. Do a little stretch. It's time to do ulnar nerve stretches because you're old and your body is garbage. So you gotta do these glides because this makes it not hurt your body as much. This is the nerve that runs from your neck all the way down your arm into like your pinky. What is this self-deprecating motivational stretching? A little bit. I never do the other side because the other one never hurts me. I've never had my ulnar nerve on my left side of my body ever bother me, but my right one, absolutely. We're nearly to the end of the game. Okay. I'll also stand. Just to... Oh, God! Just to say I stood. Sometimes my headset gets caught on a little hook down there. I encourage everyone at home to stretch as well. Like if you're at your desk, to stand up, or if you're on the couch, to just stand up for just a second. It's a good thing. Ah, wonderful. I know, 2 stretch breaks? Incredible. Incredible. Duskar says, you probably should do both sides to balance it out. I do sometimes. It's not a big deal because it's not a stretch. It's a nerve glide. And this nerve doesn't ever bother me. So I don't typically do it. This one does. This is the bad boy. This is the guy that after putting in an obscene amount of time to slay the Spire was what gave me that's my Slay the Spire arm. It's great. It's great. I love it. I love it. Anytime I'm feeling like the pain or stuff on stream, I just think to myself, for anyone younger who isn't going through any sort of pain, I'm just like, it'll happen to you. You should stretch. Stretching is good. Okay. I don't believe there's much video game left. Let's wrap this up. Let's do it. Let's win the video game. Love to win the video game. Jerk. So now things are getting a little interesting. Maybe a lot interesting. Oh, God. That's right. I keep rapidly tapping X, and I have to remember that I do not have to do that. Ow. There we go. Oh, look at our sub. Our little sub's in here. And the sub is in there, too. Okay. Let's leave that there. The sub sucks, though. That's the problem, is that the mech got better. The sub never got any better. I'm just going over here to do the... I was trying to shoot that, and I was like, that's not going to work, is it? Careful. So that'll let me get the mech over here. I think it's like stage 1 maybe of that. Wait, the mech's not even on it. Oh, I was supposed to put the mech on it! Why does it come back? Don't come back! Don't come back! All right, we're going. So I'm going to bring this over here. It looks like this is a two-part thing where I have to get the mech, put it on this other one, and then go from there. So let's leave it here. Oh my god. And then looks like there's gonna be... Yeah, okay. So now I get out of this. So I want the mech, but also there's there's two ways to go here, right? Because I can go this way. Oh, it just connects. All right. Oh, I have to just keep moving the mech around now. Ugh. Get out of my face, octopus. Oh, God. I'm fine. Everything's going good. Everything's going good. Gotta bring this thing under water. Oh, I'm not in the water right now. I was like, am I underwater? I'm not underwater. I'm not underwater and everything is fine. That's a gun. This is a save point. Let's save. Whew. Whew. Oh, God. Listen, you stupid trash can. It has a smiling face as it shoots you. I don't need you to smile at me as you shoot me. Button. Turn on. And then that turns it back off. On and off. Oh, God. So I probably want that off. Here goes something. Ribbit frog. Is this just a This is just a normal fight. It'll be fine. Hey, we had 27 months from Abyss Friend Rear. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Nope. I'm gonna have to shoot you. God, it doesn't even hurt him. Oh, that boy's gone. Oh my God. Do rockets... Oh, it takes it. Okay, so that one can only die from rockets. Did I do what I needed to do down here? Did I finish down here? I think I didn't do what I needed to do. I've missed something. What did I miss? There's something up to the right, and there's something down to the right. I'm gonna go this way. Because I missed, ow. I missed something. Now I gotta figure out what I missed. Ow, 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 ow. What did I mess up? Oh, that's what this... I don't know what that is, this takes me down and around, and I've already fought my way through all this stuff. I don't want to have to go through all of that again. I just did that. So let me go the other way? If only there was some way to ascend. I'm a cat! Okay, so not to the right. Not to the right. Not that way though. Let's not do that. Gotta get used to doing R1. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I don't think I can do this. That's not a thing I can do. Yeah. So that is actually not what I do. Okay. So that means my only other lead then is that other spot down here. Because I know that I'm supposed to be down here. I'm just going to take damage. I know I'm supposed to be down here. But I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. I cleared this room, and that's great. I love it when I clear a room. Clearing room's great. You can't jump into the claw. Jesus. I gotta turn this off. Okay. I'm close to whatever the thing was. I already... Oh, God. I already forgot what it was that's down here. But I guess I'll remember in a second. So it's that door that's blocked, which is the door that it had... That's the door when there's an enemy that needs to be killed. So I think I need to take the mech up, kill the enemy, and then I'm really hoping that that is the thing that I missed and will allow me to proceed. And also... I do need the sub. I needed to come through that tube as the sub. The problem is, will the sub be on that side of the room? Because if the sub is not on that side of the room, that means that I do need to traverse the entire right side of the thing to get to the sub. That's my worry, is like... Ow. Gotta go. Because, like, if this... Take damage, it's fine. So I don't even need to get the mech up there necessarily. I need the sub. So I could probably just leave the mech. Because the more important thing is for me to, like, very safely get into this hole. Okay. This will work. I need to do this. Alright. So now I have the sub. I'm safe in the sub. So now I need to kill everything in this room. Carefully. Ow. Jerk. Ow. That opens that. Get out of the thing. Now I can take the mech, which I did conveniently leave right here. So this is a new area. This is new. This is something that I haven't done yet, and the cat has to do alone. Okay. Blast this open. Move that. And then grab the mech. Go up. Go in. Attention non-humanoid visitor of research facility. Cat. Meow? You should be aware, before continuing below, the return function has been disabled for this elevator. Your safety is not guaranteed. This is, in other words, the point of no return. As in, if there is a human controlling you, and they wish to return to a previous point, and collect inconsequential artifacts from around the world in order to satiate their desire to feel 100%, then they might want to turn back now.
Meow.
Well said. I will miss hearing that. Proceed with caution.
Meow.
All right. Save point. I feel pretty good about the progress, to be perfectly honest. We have good gun. We managed to get 9 of the 14 cartridges. So oh shoot, I'm feeling pretty happy about it. Jerks. And I feel like we did pretty good on health, too, to be honest. I gotta... My recoil will kill me. What am I doing? And my gun is good now anyway, so don't even worry about the rockets. Don't even worry about the rockets. I'm just going to hold the attack button. Everything's going fine. I am glad that... Oh, shoot! Oh, God! They're in the walls! It's fine. I have to keep a lookout on the left and right sides then. That was fine. Where were we? Oh my God! Rude? Done. Sorry, I'm just gonna go. Save. Not seeing a whole lot of point in dealing with this nonsense. Wow, wow, wow. New fight. Bye. I got good gun, buddy. What are you gonna do? This guy needs to be dead. Also, got him. All right, let's go. Ow. This way. Save game. Down, down, down. This little guy looks fun. Oh, God. Okay. What's your deal, dude? Got stun locked. That sucks for you. Good for me, though. Need to get out of here. Oh my God. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I don't know. Okay. This is the right way, this is the right way. Okay. Let's just chill. Let's just chill. Let's just chill. Let's go. Okay. There's like a very specific distance and they get stun locked. I love that. Oh, I have to kill all the enemies in this area. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Is that everyone? That's not everyone. Who am I missing? I'm not missing my friend. This little guy. Hold on. Trying to be careful about this. Ow. Ow. Jerk. Okay. Oh God. Okay. All right. I don't even have to do this fight. I just need to. Yeah. There we go. All right. I just need to get over there. Bye. Water. Ah! Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, shoot. I only got 3 juice. It's not a lot of juice. Come on. Thank God. When did Scatman John get here? He'd been here the whole time. Scatman John lives inside of me. Jimbo?
Well, 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 if it isn't my feline foe. Meow. Don't be smug, I have you exactly where I want you. Or haven't you realized? All of these challenges you have been through, all of the adversity you have overcome, those were but a series of experiments to see if you'd make a viable vessel. And you've proven to be very strong and very resilient. You will make the perfect host for my poor dying dog, Barkley. He's sick, you see, and has been for a long time. I've been preserving his life in a hydroglobular tube, but I knew sooner or later that wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be enough! So I accessed the military database and found you and Gary. Both suitable hosts for me and for Barkley. Won't be laughing now, will you? When I have the body of a soldier and the mind of someone who has killed so many people. So many. Imagine my delight when I discovered that Gary's patrol route was in this sector. I repaired the galactic broadcaster and sent out a security alert. And then, you imbeciles crashed your ship right into my backyard. Meow. Leave it to a dimwit soldier to pin himself inside his own ship. Luckily, his body wasn't damaged too much. Now I am going to transfer my consciousness into Gary's body and finally be rid of this pathetic form. Then I'm going to do the same for Barkley with yours. Everyone is going to regret degrading me and treating me like a filthy rat. Meow? Why am I doing this, you ask? I can't even remember anymore. Oh. I can't kill Gary, but I can get... Oh god. But I can destroy this ship. This is a very metal slug. Alright. So I can't destroy the ship from... Do I have to spin jump on top of it? Yeah. I'm gonna have to be careful. Jeebus. That was a little reckless. So the interesting thing... Wait, can I shoot this with missiles? No. So the interesting thing, I guess if I jump, I can shoot at missiles. Oh god, now he hops! That's gonna hurt. Oh, now he's got the razor blades. I'm gonna, okay. Alright. So the interesting thing about the spin jump is that once you've hit an enemy with the spin... Is this right where I'm going? No, I'm going left. Once you've hit an enemy with the spin, you... It's just right through here, right? Yeah. Once you've hit an enemy with the spin, you go back to normal jump. So if you want to do a spin after that, you have to press A again. So when you're jumping on top of an enemy, it's not like Sonic where you can just keep bouncing on them. You have to, like, tap A again. And the window for doing that is very small if you're, like, up against a ceiling. So it's not as reliable as, like, Sonic the Hedgehog, right? But instead of jumping on him, maybe I should be doing missiles. Maybe. Yeah. Nah. Ah, don't pin me up against the wall, man. Okay. This, all right. I think this is gonna be all right. Ow. That was a little early. Get on the ground, man. I should dodge instead of attack. What is this? Ah, something new! The Smasher. What am I doing? Jesus. Oh, now he's a gun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Ah! I'm like right off rhythm to hit him. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So annoying. God, it's like perfectly wrong. I took a hit again. I can't do that. Oh, I should probably go under him. That makes more sense. What now? Gun. Gun very close to ground gun. Closer than before, I think. Okay. And then this again. Oh, fart, man. That's bad. I'm dead. Okay. Oh, Christ Jesus. Okay. Okay. You aren't supposed to die at the Ray. I was off rhythm of shooting the missiles. And when I would think deliberately like, fix this, I did not fix it. And I was like, that's bad. Let's try this again. Don't get... I actually don't even really need to dodge here. I just need to like... Jesus. Let's focus on not getting hit. He says before he takes insane amounts of hits. God. Please. Maybe I could hit him once. Although I do think that's riskier than missiles. By the time I... Oh, I'm just safe over here. Am I just safe over here? Yeah, I'm just safe. Oh! Well, that changes a lot. I think I'm just safe in the corners. Which, big if true. And then I can just, like, avoid this. Okay. I'm not safe in the corners here. All right. I don't know if I'm quite safe in the corners. Safe in the corners-ish. Maybe. Here comes the guns. We jumping. Please let one missile hit this man. Could use a W. There's one. There we go. Thank God. All right. Phase 2. There you are, Kiki.
Meow?
Well, see that tube above? That's where you'll go for your final rest. Tired yet?
Meow!
You think you've beaten me? Ha! Like I even need a mech. With this sweet physique and opposable thumbs, I'll take you out the old-fashioned way. Say hello to my latest multi-gun.
Meow?
Might as well say goodbye, too, while you're at it. Oh, God.
Grenades? Ah!
I couldn't help but notice that his bullets go all the way across the screen, but mine do not. But my rockets do. So rockets are going to be what we use because gosh darn it. This is it, Cat. You have no choice but to surrender. Your vessel has been damaged enough. Alert. Disturbance detected. Computer, don't interrupt me. The situation is under control. Enter passcode to release hydroglobular tubes. Enough! Your assistance is not required here. Incorrect. Please enter passcode.
Meow.
Correct. Releasing hydroglobular tubes. But Barkley, you need to stay in the tube. Your condition is unstable. Grrr. Barkley, why? Do you not recognize me? It's me. Bark, 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 bark. It's Otto, your friend. Bark, bark, bark. Your master. Woof. Woof, woof.
Meow.
I'm following Barkley down the tube. Not like I have any other option. So I guess Gary's just dead. Mission complete. Completion rate 72%, finish time 2:52. Perhaps, depending on how much stuff you find, it affects your ending. So that's my suspicion, is that, like, we let Gary die. So, like, if we would have got more stuff, my suspicion is that it would have been like, there's a way to save Gary. Or reverse the process. Credits! Renee says, that's fine, I wasn't attached to Gary. A game by Doinksoft. That was fun, that was cute. It's definitely intended to be like speedran, since at all times there's a timer going on at the bottom of the screen. So trying to get through it quickly is a goal. Pro gamer, that's me. That's me. So that took about 3 hours. It took a little bit longer than I thought it would. And now it's time for a few Hades runs, right? Nope. Nope. That was it. There is a little dialogue if you reopen the save game file. Oh, okay, well, let me check that out. So here it is, 71.9%. It shows all the different things. So let me load this game and see what happens. So you wake up as the cat in the bed. Where am I? So you don't, like... Oh my god! So you can't talk to Barkley, because Barkley is a dog. Okay. Good kitty. Meow? I mean, squeak. So when you load the save, you just come back to this. So do you have to start a new game? Like you don't when you load it, this is just all that loads. There's no you don't continue on. Because that's not how the game works. That's cute that they even programmed this in here. I love it. So yeah. So oh, okay, yeah. All right. They're being cheeky and fun. Because the only character that said good kitty is Gary. So Gary's alive. Gary's alive. Otto is dead. How did he switch the bodies? Well, that's cute. My suspicion is that with better completion rates, you probably get a different cutscene completely. But that is a cute little thing. Neat. Neat. We're just living aboard the space station. This is the only ending? Really? Oh my god! Oh, well, that sucks. You play to 100% for like 100% sake. Well, at least we got the best ending. It sucks for Gary. Well, I guess Gary is here. It does suck for Gary's body. Cause like I've never been a mouse, but I think I would prefer to be human. I'm pretty sure I would. Anyway, that is cute. All of our palettes. Some of these are too hard on the eyes. Playing in grape is just insane. You can't do that. What are you trying to do? Anyway. You've never been a mouse? I've never been a mouse. Oh, Haley, you have been very proud. We played that game for 2.5 hours, and we took 2 stretch breaks. Like, went to cam and actually got up and stretched. It actually happened. Pokemon says he only stretched one arm. I got up and moved and stretched. I got out for the thing. I did the glides on one arm because that's the arm that bothers me. I stretched. Don't tattle on me. I did a stretch. I took breaks. I took 2 breaks. So that's big. It's a big thing. I did that. And we beat the whole video game. Great. Beating a whole video game is like, that's good. We beat the whole video game in 3 hours. Because sometimes video games are short. Yeah, never trust chat to not tattle on me. Anyway, let me see if I can send you somewhere. Sometimes I can, and sometimes I often can't. I often can't because Twitch streamers wake up at 5 p.m. Jiggy is live. I can send you to Jiggy. Sure, I can do that. That's fine. Before I do, I wanted to let you know that the streams aren't over for today because at 7 p.m., which is in about 2.5 hours, Mao is... you don't think... Okay, well then you're... He's doing chat plays linked... Okay, I'm not sending you there. We're not doing that. But before we end, I did want to let you know that tonight at 7 p.m., Mao is going to continue painting. So do tune into that. Do tune into that. That is in 2.5 hours. So I hope you are interested in that. Mal's going to be finishing off that painting that she was working on. So let's just raid Mal. Can you do that? Can you raid an offline channel? I don't even know that it works that way. Maybe? Does it work? I don't know. If you haven't followed Mal, please do. Please follow Mal. Because she will be... Yeah, Mal is actually quite literally offline. Mal will be doing streaming tonight. Literally like about 2 hours from now. 2.5 hours. So tune in for that. I can raid. I don't know what that'll do, but I can do it. You can't... There won't really be a raid message because there's nowhere for it to go. You can just type it into chat and be like, well... The only other things I have to announce are tomorrow is breakfast stream, obviously, and then Friday is Zelda. Friday Zelda. And there will be a solo stream next week, but it will be Starfield. Starfield will happen. And that's exciting. Starfield is on September 1st. It is a Friday, so not tomorrow, not 2 days from now, but 9 days from now. We'll be doing Starfield. So just go yell it at her directly. Sure, I'm gonna do this. I don't know what this does, but sure, I will raid Mallory and just see what occurs. Our raid message is Mechless Fart. And again, if you are not already following Mal, I highly recommend it. Mal makes. Yeah, it's starting a raid. I have no idea what will occur. Sure, why not? Thank you all for being here. I sincerely appreciate it. This is a fun little video game to play. Next week, we start on a new adventure, Starfield. See you tonight at 7 p.m. over on Mal Makes for Mal's painting stream. See you then. I'm sending this raid. I don't know what's going to happen. I sent a raid. I guess something will look at Stephen George's rating with a party of 194. And people are typing Mechless Fart into the Mal's chat. All right. It counts. That was it. Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything that can happen. Like, it succeeded. It was a raid. Fossix, thank you for the raid, and welcome, Raiders. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're done for realsies. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Chaz. I enjoyed playing the video game. And I'm excited to play Starfield next week. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to play Starfield. Very excited. It's going to be a fun time. All right. Go eat some dinner or something, and I will see you maybe at Mal's stream in just a little bit. See you then.